So, have you got any questions for the last flight?
No.
Okay.
That.
Okay. Best to hang on as you go along, otherwise we forget we're into the flight.
Oh, if I've got one, I'll chuck it at you.
Yeah, just raise issues as they appear. A good speed, and you even remember to use a rub on the ground to stay straight. So that was good. Just control the ground run. People often think the flight's over when they touch down.
Yep. A little bit more difficult to do in a crosswind, but
yeah, and but it's good practice to do it.
okay. Controls. Full and free movement. Ballast as before.
Yep.
Straps secure in the front.
They are.
Straps out. Instruments as before. No broken glass. Reading 0. G meter reset. QFE is set. Flaps not fitted to this aircraft. Trim.
But if they were, what would we do?
Set for winch launch.
We would, yeah, almost. We check for full and free movement.
Yeah.
And then set for launch. Quite right.
So trim. It's got full and free movement. Set for winch launch. Canopy is closed and locked in the front.
Mine too.
And checked.
Here.
Yeah. Brakes. Extended. And locked. And eventualities as before.
Yeah, nothing's really changed, is it, particularly?
Okay, air brakes closed and locked.
Closed and locked.
Black tape.
Thank you. Cable on, please.
Open.
Open. Close.
Body check.
No, done already. Thanks. Switched on, kid.
Yeah. I think when the cable broke, I think you pushed over, didn't you, by yourself?
Yeah. It's just a natural reaction.
Yeah, of course it is. Well, if it happens again, you can take it.
No, thank you.
Since you might anyway.
Winch for radio, hillside cable, K21 upper flat.
Okay, Dan, you have control.
I have control.
Your initial launch technique was perfect before, so no problem.
Okay, cable's live.
Okay.
Winch all out, all out.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have said you weren't steep enough last time. Maybe my ears popped. Nice. That's a good launch, wasn't it?
Lovely launch.
Very nice, well done.
Thank you.
Good technique. Now, can we see a nice bit of cloud that might give some lift? You've got a bit of lift now. Right, take it.
Take it.
Take it, yeah, go. Oh, where'd it go? I'm sure it's still there somewhere.
Let's start it here.
Look out to your right. It's nice. Go for that cloud there.
Yeah.
We've got the height to get to it. Go for that one there. That's it.
Just off the nose now, yeah?
Level up there. There's a little street beyond it,
Yeah.
leading out at your 11 o'clock.
Yeah, got it.
Just see what we get. We might get lucky, we might not. But it looks a bit encouraging. I'll go faster. Go through the sink. It's a good sign. Should be some lift beyond. Could be some lift beyond it. Come on. So be patient.
Come on, baby.
It's there. Be patient. Right. Now go left. Bit tighter. Right, hold it in there. That's it. Little left rudder. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it tight. It's not a big thermal. Bit more better. Keep it tight. That's it, tighter. So hold that horizon. Don't let it throw you out. Keep it tight. Keep it going, don't let it throw you out.
It's trying to.
Come on, tighter. We get as much height before the hill comes up. That's it, keep it tight. Raise the nose. Watch the horizon.
Yeah.
Don't look down, look at the horizon. Hold the horizon. Just feel it and look at the horizon. Just feel what's happening. Map it in your mind.
Yeah.
Hold the horizon and keep it tight. Don't let it throw you out.
There you go.
Touch tighter. Re-trim for it if you want to. Make it easy on yourself. Don't undertake, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Focus, concentrate really hard now.
So I'm not talking.
Work hard. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Well, now level up and go for that dark patch of cloud. A bit more to your left. Now there'll be lift under here, we don't know where it'll be. Just fly straight now. If it's climbing, just fly straight.
Yeah, it's climbing.
Just head for the darkest
Bit of the cloud.
solid patch of the cloud. little more to your left, I think. That's it, well done. Okay, take it. It's too good to miss.
I've got one low below us.
It's alright. He's got his own problems.
I'm liking the tune this is singing today.
Eh?
I said I'm liking the tune it's singing today.
I'll keep that going. They're coming at 2,000 feet. They're basically going a little bit higher. Now as we get close to the cloud base,
Yeah.
you'll see that we can't see where we're going.
Yeah.
It's too flat, so we finish off this turn,
Yeah.
and then we go.
Push into wind.
Keep going round, and now go. As you get close to the clouds, they tend to suck harder. There's some kind of like regeneration below the cloud that
Yeah.
seems to seem often to go on even after the thermals have stopped.
Just keep sucking you up.
Yeah. Now what we do now is we aim for a direction
Yeah.
towards that lake.
Yeah.
Not quite yet, but in that general direction, and just explore under the clouds and see
What's under it?
if you can find better lift, or where the lift might be on the sunny side, or the upwind side, or downwind side. Often the lift can depend on a lot of factors.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is explore where the best lift is.
So let's
there's
look
a gap
at-
coming up here. There's an undercloud dead ahead.
Yeah.
Head for that.
So let's explore sunny side first.
Oh yeah, try it, and just explore, see what you got.
And a bit of
You've got the
sink
height to
here.
do it. Dead ahead is a little
Yeah.
dark bit of cloud. That might give something. Who knows? It's on our way, so it's quite worth exploring. We've got plenty of height for, for what we're doing. So we're just heading sort of northish away from the club.
Yeah.
The town to your right
Buzzard.
is Lake Buzzard. Beyond that you can see a bit to your, beyond Lake Buzzard to the right, Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
Okay, so doesn't look too promising here, does it?
No.
Right, look over to your right, there's a better, nice big fat cloud over there. So let's turn over to there and head over, there's about there, and we try, it's still decent range from the clouds, we've got enough height. We're upwind, we need to leave there by perhaps 1,500 feet
Yeah.
to get back safely. A little more to your right, I think.
This one
That'll
here.
do you. No, I was going to go with the one dead ahead now. But if that doesn't work, you probably are a bit too, that is possibly a bit too far away. Yeah, I prefer your choice. Go to the other one, the other one.
This one here.
Yeah, the big one over there. That's probably a bit, mind you, that is actually downwind from the club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be a bit careful. And that one's too far away now. We'd never get there and back. have a little look around, see what we got.
Got the tug converging. Got him?
You alright?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
I'm going to head back towards...
Okay. It's not a bad call.
This is what I would do if I was, you know, if you weren't sitting in the back.
Yeah, okay. I won't argue with your call. Oh, take it. Nice. Okay, so it's not on this side. It's not on this side. Keep going round. Not on this side. We need to recenter slightly.
Yeah.
So keep going round. Right, level up there for a second. And then back in again. Yeah,
Done.
further over. We do one more turn then. We'll reposition ourselves. We might have lost it. Keep going round. Right, level up. Come a bit more to your right.
A bit more to the
Now,
right.
can you see down? Look down to your right.
Yeah.
Of the ground.
I see it.
Of the ground.
Yeah, the shadow.
Yeah, but look also look at the contour. It's a Tottenham Ridge.
Right.
Right. Look down to your right now to 2 o'clock. See that housing enclave? It's set into that bowl in the hill. That often gets very hot. Come down to your right a little bit. And look down to your right there. Right close in.
Right, yeah, I've got you.
Okay? That housing stay there.
Okay, I've got you.
If you try, that often gives lift. There's a ridge there, can you see it? Look,
Yeah.
right into wind. With a cut with an old Norman castle on the end. This ridge often gives good lift.
Just scratching.
Okay, yeah. Right over the ridge now, there's a big black cloud. Look up, at
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, I got it.
Go towards that, because if it works, that's fine. If it doesn't work, you go on the ridge.
Yeah.
All we've got to watch is we'll be crossing behind the winch launch. The winch, so make sure there's no one, if we do that, go this direction,
Yeah.
make sure no one's taking off. Tow plane's going back to the car anyway. There's no one lined up to launch, so we're all right. Yeah, but your comment on cloud shadows, I did note that. You're quite right. Sometimes on the edge of cloud shadows it works very well. Going a bit there. You've got quite a good up to your. That's enough. Look, if you look up,
Yeah.
you're right under a nice bit of cloud coming up. And if it doesn't work, we can get to the ridge easily. Come on, come on. There's something there, definitely. Here we go. Okay, turn left. Do a little search here, see what we find. There you go.
Very big thermal.
Right, come on, work this one then. Work really hard then. Keep the speed under control. Accurate turning. Try and keep the bank good. Follow the track on the horizon around if you can. See if it will work this thermal at the high the cloud base. Work really hard now. Just relax.
Yep.
Enjoy. The winch is still clear, there's no other winch, so we're okay to be where we are.
Charlie, Charlie, stop, stop. No.
You've got 400 foot gain in this thermal.
Yeah, it's good, well done. Just relax and enjoy.
Charlie, Charlie, up slack. Charlie, Charlie, up slack. Charlie, Charlie, all out, all out.
Now while you're doing this, nice and relaxed, do you look out above you, and around to your right, make sure you're in good airspace and that you understand your situational awareness.
Yeah.
You're doing alright, it's good, keep going, lovely.
Quite surprised we got away in that.
There you are, so you got to work hard. We do one more turn, and then we go up that cloud street again. A new cloud street. 2,000 feet to play with. If we get too high, we can't see ahead very well.
Yeah, which is where we're getting to now.
Yeah, so as you come around, start looking at other nice cloud areas.
There we go, four up.
This is a nice street here, keep going round. Alright, and then level up there. And we've got two options, go up this cloud street,
Yeah.
or go out to that one to your right. So go up this one here for a little while, see if it gives good lift. But once we get out a little bit, a little more to your left. See, it's good. Then we'll explore this.
JWD.
something here. There's a sink.
Yeah. Go a little faster then, and come down to your right then. Go away from the sink slightly. See if it see if it actually, no. Right. Let's run across that other cloud then. Go to your right then. Go over there. Level up right there. There. That's it. If it's sinky, go a bit faster. Just come a little more to your left. That's it. That's about perfect. It's going to be sinky here, jumping between cloud spreads.
Yes.
Not worth it.
KWD guns to radio, confirm vacated 26. I firm, confirm vacated 26, KWD.
Come on, Eddie.
Right, come a little to your right now, under that dark patch. Let's see if we can find that under there. Should be something. Level
Yeah.
up there. Come on, cloud.
No.
Don't tease us. Just have a quick look back to the club, make sure we're not too far. What do you reckon?
I'm
Keep turning again, thermal. Oh yes. Just level up a second. Level wings,
recenter.
and then back in again.
Oh, it's a stonker.
Not quite enough, okay.
Recenter again?
Yeah, level the wings for a second. Back in again. Yeah, got it. Well done. Oh, you're working hard today, Dan.
Trying.
That's worthwhile changing
Yeah.
clouds, wasn't it? Well worthwhile changing clouds.
That's why I was away in Portugal a couple of weeks ago. I tried to go gliding, but the missus put a stop to it.
Oh dear. So he's having none of that then?
Nah. It was bloody expensive though.
Was it?
Yeah, it had cost me about €200 for a couple of flights,
Oh, okay.
which is to be expected, you know, if you want to do those kind of things in a foreign country.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Just want to push into wind a bit more now, yeah?
You want to? Yeah.
Charlie, your next glider will be 503. The pilot's name is Chris.
If that's distracting, then turn the radio down.
No, not at all.
It's got a bit of background here.
Not at all.
See if we can adjust out. Someone's got the radio on. So when you're doing the flying, have you done much cross country?
I've done some competition flying, so 2007 I did the two-seat competition at Pockington
Oh, okay.
in an IS-28, which is a Romanian build.
Oh, yes.
You know it, do you?
Well, I've never. I saw one when I was flying out in the States.
Yeah.
The all-metal one, isn't it?
Yeah, similar to the Blanick.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen one but not flown in it.
Yeah, so we were airborne for 3 hours and then landed out.
Oh, okay.
That was with one of my gliding school colleagues.
Oh, okay.
That was his own glider. The air cadet stuff isn't really true gliding, it's just up and down.
Yeah, it's a shame that, isn't it? I guess they're under a lot of pressure, aren't they, to
Just the numbers and...
fly a lot of people.
Yeah.
Have you done any solo cross country?
Nope.
Okay.
Charlie, hold out.
But it's for all that good stuff I came back to the club for. So, what do you want to do now? We do a couple of exercises maybe?
Yeah, I don't want to lose all this height, so what we do is...
Where do you want me to go?
we're still going up, so let's just carry on with the going whilst we're going up.
Yeah.
And then perhaps we'll do some other stuff.